What's up, fuckers? It's tea time. Today we'll hear the story of Malice in Wonderland, a tale of a Butch Virginia Slim cigarette mom with a clogged lymphatic system who's fallen down a rabbit hole of conspiracies and is now in her own delusional wonderland where she shows how to somehow be oppressed without ever actually shutting the fuck up. It's the queen of conspiracies herself, Miss Moisture-Free Marjorie. She just needs a little tinfoil tiara on top of that dry, sun-scorched hair that probably crinkles like a bag of chips when you run your fingers through it. Well, not so much hair as hay with the security clearance, but Split-End Smeagol works with what she has. She's precious. You know, to men who find cave-dwelling bone structure and crowded features attractive. I've seen puzzle pieces with more space between them than her eyes, but God doesn't give with both hands. In this case, he didn't give with either. Not only does she have a face that could immediately cure untimely erections, but her brains are as fried as her complexion. Truly a hostile work environment for rational thought. Like her 2018 anti-Semitic wildfire theory, where a Jewish banking family used extraterrestrial Jewish space weaponry to set California on fire. And if cognitive dissonance had a patron saint, this one's rugged, leathery face would be on a prayer candle outside of the Capitol on every January 6th. This beef jerky banshee screeches about being pro-law enforcement, but cheered for the rioters who attacked police during the Pumpkin Tit insurrection. But her stupidity is only rivaled by her cruelty, and she wears both as a little badge of honor. In her warped mind, she thinks making others suffer makes her look strong, but the only thing strong on this fossil-faced fascist is that square Johnny Bravo jaw that could circumcise a brick. Her entire existence is proof that you don't need intelligence, integrity, or a functioning moral compass to hold elected office, just enough rage bait to keep the conservatives foaming at the mouth. Her political philosophy is basically just an all-you-can-eat buffet of paranoia, bigotry, and performative victimhood. But despite her serving her ego instead of her district, her deep-seated persecution complex, Olympic-level paranoia, and political views that are as outdated as her plasticine appearance, she's as popular as ever. Back in January, she was appointed chairwoman of the subcommittee on delivering on government efficiency. Tits on Christ. This subcommittee focuses on enhancing government efficiency and reducing wasteful spending. Now, efficiency is not a word that I would associate with someone who most likely wipes back to front and rummages through public ashtrays for gently used cigarettes, but the inmates are currently running the asylum. On February 7th, the homophobic erectus introduced legislation aiming to abolish the United States Agency for International Development, describing it as a Democrat taxpayer-funded slush fund and advocated for its elimination. But who needs humanitarian aid, disaster relief funds to combat diseases like malaria and HIV and all that useless shit? Speaking of useless shit, this pile hinted last month at a possible governor or Senate run. She expressed openness to both and stated she would consider where she could best serve the country. Maybe a straitjacket? Well, I've stomached about all I can. I want everybody to have a great fucking day unless you support this parched and primitive, prune-faced politician.